was in the middle of the, at a point, two members of parliament were nearly about to engage in a brawl, and he was on the other side. So he was right in the middle.
Good look for Ghana's parliament at all.
But it's okay. Have you watched South African Parliament?
Well, let's talk about our own.
No, I'm asking if you've watched South
The
African
Bible says we should remove the law.
No, I'm not saying. Oh, but I'm just asking if you've watched. Have you watched South African Parliament?
I haven't, Alpha.
There's someone called Julius Malema. If you go and see what he does in that Parliament, you'll be amazed. Good morning.
Good morning, Alfa.
Me too.
Alfa, the Mibisan say. Yemran ye di juma na say the common sense in ye juma. Man say I'm say Wesley Gesi ayi asemu bai. But you say now can be say yemran na so chen mre bia obia. It is emran o amran ye di juma. Me nyini say ye na say ye bisa say court wono pre no my no. So mu bua say a confusion, and your confusion, and critical confusion. Yeah, said the yamra say court was a man, and the Jumano. Says ya court was a MP or some company sitter. Ya to a baby, you could not mean say, will be better than Jelaba say, company. Until you say, Mran, ye dear Juma, dear, as a some Mran, ye dear Juma. And your president to say, may me give it a Jachi na na asem no court me sakoto waba ana asem ebo amon kami ntibi ade ntino mo ama court asem ye ni awiansa na yakoto waba no me kai yi levy omo de court so omo koswa passing ada no mo antwa me ye ni asem na nwi nke si asem no mo de akoko to si a mo so mo koye apin te be take 3 years o si e 3 years na answer Afana ya to aso ana mejiri se eyemra de a
okay
e so mo koso to aba no na support ko bua mana e no so no court na kasa e na bua nti obi antumi enya confusion bia obi antumi sia no kwan.
Thank you.
Thank
you very much for joining us, Mr. Bian. This one says, good morning, Alpha. It is democratically normal for a minority to use disruption to ventilate grievances, but it is democratic maturity for the speaker and the majority to be tolerant, resilient, and refuse to call in the military to ensure discipline, as happened in 2021. Let's remember, our democracy is still young. This view we've shared sounded like a view that Professor Bambo shared somewhere. Good morning.
Good morning, Minu. Pacho Hunter time.
Pacho me where? We didn't say now because everything.
Uno ask them and wonder me. Okay. Do Chuma Kwama district.
Stephen Wonder, talk to me, sir.
Na Minu Busha for no be a holiday.
Yamadu be a hoye.
Yanako pass. Meraho, papa. Emma o my Ghana. Until minority MPP for Adia Muyana ye. Sedo moba abaimo. Sa some way ya na maya magana for eto abanitia mo court na opposition. Until munya so lesson be and free say some be o honoma odi a said the Ghana for ye ninja. Afa o de kan krepa omuya minority a yamfa say the mini and the minor minority are almost tally honor. As some papa bay and more contributed into the development of nation. Nothing. Almost sorry, Sebe, as some any nine kwan or moody. No can Yambia Sedo Muya minority come criticize constructively. And yes, sir, Assemblia Sebe any nine tia Namuye. What I say, until I'll be beside even crack COVID-19 crampo. COVID-19 levy tax crop now court, but Nanado, either so passe, Parliament, Namo passe, Emani Juma. Until I had the crowd next to Sita, Sebe, but nice city among them Katashin, Sebe to me, everybody sitting no, and the High Court to say, I sit now, Moji, and Yano Quampa, until Yanko to be, Yasako to a Namoja, fine. I don't know, no, no, dear, no, Parliament, fine. Nti mo yan sisi me say ye kwa ye kokoto abana mo ba lu sunte e na mo sori di yes a de we e du kra aka tell you no audacity say bantima say yan kan na yankopon famba asaso bo akere zana na bantima end
this marrying you yati
aba obi a pese abai papa na eba no eye puntujuma wona pese so me that.
Thank you very much, Stephen Wonder, for joining us this morning. Janice has requested me to play a song. So when you hear that song, don't insult me in your head that it is me that's new. Good morning.
Good morning.
Please, your name and where you're...
Me pacha from inside so.
If I was saying...
Congress.
Hey, Congress, what's your home? It's uncatch
Oh, family never ma.
Me too.
No, they do to my last year.
She say, Mama power and the woman Casabi. So, who did I say, Casa, and Timothy?
What can some farm and I am a day? Juma, ye call it, me know about Casako. Oh, no, Yankasa, ye call it now, Deputy Secretary. Steve Wonder, our Casa Makahoma. This and say, Juma, ye boy, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and about power. Ye call it, I hear Juma boy, no mamma.
Oh, Mamma Ray.
Oh, Mamma,
oh,
what are some making? What are all parts Steve Wonder Basso, Yamepe China? Would they be son?
Steve Wonder, maybe son.
Ya blow.
Oh,
ya black.
Oh,
ya blanca sanka. This is for Musia. Call us a year to my mom with Kuba. Way back in saying what you know, or much more than I was saying. Media never quite yes, sir, it's to them. I'm a mood because in the name of NBC. Media, in more ya, I win your firm, I won't be my first one now, nothing enough money, so never no.
Oh, my friend, Steve Wonder, who team me, I send him a text, my friend, I mean, over Dinkumo.
Mina ya black, yeah, Muboma, Munkan champion in front of Colestana, you won't reach him while you say media monitors, no, or move for many shay.
Oh,
I think, and a woman here, you remember when I passed about them, send your appointment to come to my oh, come on.
I come there, come here, Congress, we know you're doing it, dear. Come dear, serious.
And so every day they are papa, say out there for radio, they contribute to the boy by now. It's then something for 0.2, I'm go come out. Who become in that can be call it, I will come out. When me and your money and the more you come out. It's a dead nation. It's a more bemo and do back on. It's a 7 million shakra. It's a Sikaka can I say, you may be a mobile 5 year baby. It's NBC call it into some young one.
Oh.
Look, I send you also a kind of credit company for now, and yes, a partner about power. 7 years, next time, no the mood to see, one of them, no mood to see, they are here, my boy, and my drama about power. No, yes, in China. Yes, I will be for the past from 2009 to 2016. Yes, I will be. And this is company for Mutia, Musano, so no one is there. And this is call us I for media monitors. No, come on, the man will come on, market your head.
That's it. Congress, he didn't want to even talk about it. He's a fan for Charlie. Must have come dinner or I feel in a parliament. Come, Charlie, and these people you have to take care of your college. They are not happy this morning. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, Eric, what's your thoughts?
Please, I just want to say that it is good that you help your government to come to power. Okay, it is every party's right to help his or her party to come to power, but they are not going to give you anything. Please, when you help your party to come to power, it is the mandate of the party to bring development into the country, which they are doing. Alpha, let's say if the government is saying it's going to sort everybody up, where is the government going to get the money to bring development to the country? Please, let us say truth to people. Okay, Congress, please, if President Mahama is affording you work, what is your qualification?
No, but don't think that he doesn't have qualification because you don't know him. Maybe he has. Please. This one, guys, not the topic for the day. Let's pick our last caller. They are not. You know, this started brewing, I think 2 or 3 days ago. You know, the chairman addressed the matter. That's so. It's like it's following from that. Good morning. Now with about 30 seconds na yanko. Why?
Obi ba Congress achi. Eba ka assembly. Okato no. Me da so pa. Me na me media monitors. Yawa Santo me deputy secretary. Asam na Congress kai. Wadika. But mama sanjina fidie kase we so na membo sa emergency abaso me rodi na bas. But no question me see. Anya say bi sebi. Yaba ya kase abai no one time sika enfantwa kase be yen ye adwuma bia wo. Me amegire ho no. Adwuma bia ni ho me ntumi ya. Free not mo. Free die ni na metumi ya. Afa otumi gidi say even kram me bo extra time krampo a because of me kumu ho ye adwuma no me wo ma a mo ko school a betima so dachi a man tima nye bi krampo na me de me ba we kogina na se they were qualified for any institution worker na we kokko share honoma na say bia say nti anya say bia any qualification o the oba CC say de no aye juma na ye say yankopom wana aban no find them to say madmo find them to say cocoa board find them to say debe heavy load no ni no na wa de obi hihye honoma aye
Thank you very much.
So media monitors. Congress wadika.
That's it. Let's move. Let's start our conversation in studio. Collins is here with me this morning. Collins, good morning. I hope you're doing well. Please talk into the microphone. Those of you who are calling, unfortunately, we can't pick calls again. This morning, I appreciate the fact that we had issues with our connection. So at the initial stage, a lot of you couldn't come through. But that's why I keep telling you that there is an alternative. You can send me a WhatsApp message or you can send me a voice note on 05939329993. Yes, Collins.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning to you. I hope you're doing well.
Very well, and you?
I'm good. A minute on this NDC issue. It's been happening. We've been reading it. A lot of people, young people, seeking for job opportunities. Some crying, some chasing people, some calling people names and criticizing them. What would you want to say about that?
Let me say good morning to our cherished listeners this morning, and I'll quickly greet His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, President of the Republic of Ghana, and then to the Ashanti Regional Minister, Dr. Frank Amakohene, and King Zuba, Kumasi Mayor, for the wonderful work that they are doing and continue to do. On the issue of our party people crying for jobs, I'll tell them they should hasten slowly. It will not take a day, a month, or a year for them to be fixed somewhere. We all speak for the party. We can tell you that we are all waiting for the things that we want from the government. And so I will admonish them, if they have any concerns, whatever they are, they should channel it through the appropriate quarters. I am sure that party, executives are there. They should go there and vent their anger and stuff like that over there, and not resorting to the media, because some of the media people are not friendly at all.
Oh,
All
really?
they want is just to get something unpalatable about the NDC
Mm-hmm.
and hang on to it and mesmerize the party for us. In as much as we will continue to speak for the party, we would also implore our party leaders to, as it were, listen to the voice of these people, and if there is any way that they can fix them, they fix them, and the Buhaha, I think, will
Okay.
come to,
Let's come to Parliament.
Parliament.
I'm sure you saw what happened.
I watched it yesterday, and I don't understand why people are making a whole lot of issues about what happened. I think this is not the first time such a thing has happened. I remember very well in 2021 when we were electing the Speaker of Parliament. Such an ugly incident happened. Yeah, such an ugly incident happened to the extent that a whole honorable man threw ballot paper and a whole lot of things. And then the army had to come in to calm nerves before the process resumed, and then the eventual election of Honorable Right Speaker Alban Babin. And on many occasions such things have happened. We, as the NDC, know that, on the side of the NDC, know very well that some of these things are either parliamentary or unparliamentary, okay? Most of the time, it depends on the extent to which that you stretch the thing. Yes, Pandai issue, I think, was the main issue that caused whatever happened in Parliament yesterday. As law-abiding citizens of this country, if you think that issues taken to court are not properly, addressed, you still have the chance to go back and seek redress, but rather resorting to some of these things, although it is within your right, but when you carry it to extreme, it becomes very bad. Yesterday, the MPP minority group carried it to the extreme. And when things are carried to the extreme, they become bad. So honestly, it was bad, but I was expecting it. They think that that is the way to, vent their frustration or anger for the good people of this country to see. As to whether what they did was a pleasing sight for the people of Ghana, it is the Ghanaian people that will determine. But for me, it was carried to the extreme. To the point that...
Was it extreme than what you did in 2021? Remember when you were in minority? You were kicking...
What happened? What happened?
You were kicking ballot boxes. You were
elections.
You were hitting people. In fact, there was a member of parliament who was injured
my brother,
on his...
Let me tell you something.
So this one, they didn't even... They were just shouting.
They were shouting and dancing. Add that one too. Were they not dancing?
Some of them.
See, what I'm saying is that something occurred in 2021 that orchestrated all the things that unfolded later on. Okay, we are having election, everything is going on smoothly. Then somebody decides to disrupt the election. What would we have done then as a party which was so interested in what was going on at the time? Here, it's government business that we are doing in parliament. It's not anything. Then you say somebody's seat has been had been declared vacant. You don't understand, so you resort to some of these things. Oh, after doing it for some 2, 3, 4 minutes or 5 minutes for the people of this country to know that this has happened. Let's say people did not hear, they don't have radio, they don't go to any of the social media platforms to listen to anything. Okay, after your 4 or 5 minutes, you have registered whatever you wanted to register. Let business go on in the house. Then you decided to extend it, causing or trying to cause the activities of the day. Had it not been the smartness of the speaker and then the majority, they would have destroyed everything. Nurses are on the street crying. They are not being employed. Other sectors of the economy, there are a whole lot of challenges that we are all facing. Then a budget is being sent to be approved so that some of these things could be fixed. Then we have some people saying that should stay, all other things should stay, but for Pandai, what is that? What do we want? I don't know what the MPP want. I keep asking, what is it? You were in power just almost a year ago. You messed up the economy. People cried. Many were old men and women who died because of your haircut, your bad policies and all that you did. And then just almost 1 year down the lane, you are crying, fighting to come back to power. To do what? To come and continue to destroy this country for us? People are happy. A lot of people in this country are happy that the development that is going on in this country is unprecedented or are unprecedented. Things are changing for the better. That is what people want to see. And not you. You should sit somewhere and allow the system to roll. You can occasionally register your displeasure when it comes to issues of governance and all that. But to the extent that you are bent on coming back to power, just 12 months that you exited office, what were up your sleeves that you didn't do or couldn't do that all of a sudden people should give you the chance to come and do it? What is this? I think that in other democracies, when elections are over, they tone down, petty politics and all that, so that we can have a free, flow of government activities going on in this country. But for me, what happened yesterday was a shame to the MPP. Now, someday, their children will grow and these videos will be played to them. They are their fathers, their mothers, and their children will see what they did.
They will not identify them. They were in masks. So.
Oh, they were in masks. You see that. I thank you very much for even mentioning that. We are not in COVID era, are we? What necessitated them to wear the mask?
It was to symbolize the scary situation that you guys are orchestrating something that should scare all of us.
The Chikwesi's era and what happened at New Edubiasi or whatever we call it was not scary. It wasn't, but this one is scary. They should remember that the blood that flows through their veins is the same blood that flows through everybody's veins. If it is NDC or if it is the Chikwesi, fine, okay, it should go on. But if it is Nyandam or whoever, because he carries blue blood.
I'll come to you. Let me go to Jimmy. Jimmy, in the next 10 minutes, why did your members do what they did yesterday?
Thank you very much, Alfa. I'm grateful for the opportunity. And I also want to use the same opportunity to extend warm greetings to our cherished listeners. Special greetings to the Ghanaian people and the electors within our party, the delegates from Dr. Brian Champon. As we always do, we are calling on our great people, the delegates, to vote number 2 on the ballot come 31st of January 2026. If you want to build a formidable party, if you want to build a system where we can face some of these orchestrations of the NDC, we don't just need a flag bearer, but we need somebody who is prepared. We need somebody who is decisive. We need somebody who is disciplined. We need somebody who has the experience. We're gone were the days when we went into the by-election at Ayawaso West Wagon, where Dr. Brane Champon was the minister in charge of national security. Okay, and the MPP was highly comfortable. You realize that the people came out to vote because of the peaceful atmosphere. Okay, that the government was able to, put in place at Ayawaso West Wagon. So that is all that we are talking about, and we are telling our delegates that they should choose and choose right. We don't need somebody who just go into an election. Okay, the electoral commission is not even down with the counting, and then the person will come out and say that I've accepted that I've lost the election. Meanwhile, the electoral commission has not even done with a 3 days counting period. Okay, we don't need somebody like that going into election 2028, and we will encourage them. We should stop focusing on individuals. Okay, we have a party. We have a political party, the Elephant Party. That is what we have. So we will plead with them that we should elect somebody who can win power for the Elephant Party. We don't just need somebody, okay, to be there. We need somebody who is going to help the party come back to power. Looking at our topic for discussion, I always say that the NDC is failing. It's failing the Ghanaian people. The only thing that is helping them today is the goodwill that they had from the Ghanaian people. You see, about a year ago, we went into the polls to go and elect the president of the day, and they are in office now. But seriously speaking, Alfa, look around where you stay. From where you stay to your place of work and the places that you've been going, have you been seeing developments going on? Have you been seeing development like we saw under the MPP? You pass here, there's road construction. You pass here, we are building a school. You pass here, Agenda 11 hospital. Everywhere you pass here, you see the local government structures like just opposite here, the mall.
Didn't you hear the president when he said this country is about to turn into a construction site?
Well, we've been hearing that even in his first term. We heard that he was, the president who has done a lot of construction under his term. But the fact is that 1 year is down. 2028 is for a campaign. So how many years down to go? You're talking about expressway.
8.
Are you going to use 2 years to build the expressway? So all the things that they are saying, you realize that they are not in for business. They are not in for business. And you see, they keep on calling the MPP minority, micro minority. You see, when you begin to attach certain phrases and words to a group of people or a personality, okay, you show them how you value them. So if you enter my house and you see a small dog and you think that the dog is small, and because of that you can bully your way around in the house, the dog will bite you, because dogs bite. From day one, you've been calling the minority micro minority, as if they don't have a voice in the house. So now they are showing you people that they have a voice. We know what they did when they were in the minority. I've sent you a link.
I've seen it.
Yes.
When they were marching.
Close to about an hour in the parliament. You were marching in parliament. And when they were in opposition, they were marching on the floor of parliament. Marching
As
just
in
like
having
that. To obstruct the business of the day in parliament. That was what they did. So he shouldn't sit there and act as if he hasn't seen anything like that before. And he sits here and says that government business is going on. Okay, nurses are in the house. But who doesn't know nurses are in the house? But you are buying 2 airplanes. Nurses are in the house. But you are buying 4 helicopters. Nurses are in the house. The policies that you told them 133, how far? Say. Okay, if nurses are in the house, you don't blame the minority in parliament. Okay, we have a minister, you have the president, you have your campaign policy. Or did you see the 133 in the budget? Did you see it in the budget? So they should go ahead and stop the flimsy comparisons and develop the country. Whenever you bring up an issue, then they will say, when MPP was in power, okay, we saw what they did that. You've been given an opportunity. Focus and fix the country. When we were in office, you told us, fix the country. You even formed a movement.
But you are obstructing them.
In what sense?
For instance, what you did in parliament yesterday.
What we did was a protest.
Yeah.
If you want to use foul means to snatch a seat in parliament that does not belong to your party.
But it is not them, it was the court.
It was just a protest. What was the decision of the court?
That there should be a rerun.
On what grounds?
That there have been some infringements. There have been some problems with the results, with the election.
There was no problem with the results.
According to the courts, it didn't tally with the laws that are supposed to guide or regulate our election.
The petitions plea. What was the petitions plea? Our brothers.
They challenged a number of results within polling stations.
How
I
many
think 41 or so.
So there was an overall 152 polling stations. And they challenged 41 at the court. You see, if you're a councillor and I come to you, that I have a problem with my wife. Okay, help me to resolve the problem so that we get back on track and then we move our family forward. And then as a counselor, you collapse my marriage. Meanwhile, I didn't tell you that. Collapse my marriage. Help me fix the problem in my marriage. The NDC went to court with 41 polling stations out of the 152. I believe that they had issues of infractions with the remaining 111. And it was all because the polling station was moved from the original designated place to a different place. If even with those 111 polling stations that there were infractions with, all the political parties, they have their paying sheets from the coalition or from the counting at the various polling stations. So with the 111, there is no need to go and do a re-election. Just cross-check the paying sheets that the various parties are having from the 111 polling stations and check the figures. If they are the same, then they can just do coalition than to go there and do re-election and create tension at the place. It's up to the judge to either call for a rerun in the 41 polling station that the petition submitted as a plea. You cannot tell the petition that brought you 41 polling stations with the cases that he should go back and do all the 152. On what grounds? And the most surprising thing is that how did the NDC caucus within the Pandai constituency get to know ahead of time that there was going to be a by-election even before the judgment came from the judge? How did that happen?
Maybe they predicted.
No, it's not about prediction.
Is
No, it's not even about prediction. Because in this country, you cannot judge, you cannot trust our judiciary. That is how it is.
Okay. Let me go to. It's 30 after 9. We have other issues to deal with, but Collins.
Yeah. The issue of the judge.
Okay, so what we'll do is that I'm going to give you 10 minutes.
Okay.
There are 3 things you can do within the 10 minutes. No, but this one can have. You can do your rebuttals and then deal with other issues. There is the NIMOS issue and also workers rejecting the increment in utility tariffs. Okay, because we don't have messages. Okay, so yes, Collins.
What I'm saying is that whenever a person or an institution goes to court, you just don't go for going sake. After, tendering in your case, you seek reliefs, all right? When the NDC went to court on the issue of Pandai, we sought reliefs. One of them was to declare or to annul the entire election that went on in the 2024. And then we also spoke about the 41 affected polling stations. And then there was this that happened, which my brother maybe has chosen to ignore, that the coalition center was moved from the original center to Tamale without the notice of the other parties, especially the NDC that was in bold contention. Yes, and so the judge, in his wisdom, looked at all these things and saw that there were a lot of infractions in that particular election. So the best option was to, annul everything and then we go for a rerun. Okay, it is not in the wisdom of the MPP which the judge will, base to make his judgment, but the available facts before him. 2, he spoke about I've forgotten that issue that he spoke about.
Okay.
So let me deal with this. If I recollect it, I will come back and say something. So the entire election was fraud. And so everything has to be done anew. That is why, in his wisdom, he said we should go for a rerun. What does this entail? You see, it means that in our subsequent elections, whatever infractions that will be coming up will be looked at carefully, because if you overlook certain things and you allow them to happen in the long run, it will go to affect you. It affected JC Quasin, all right? And then this one too, and many of them. So next time when there is an election and people are, as it were, flouting the rules and regulations of the game, they will be very careful. So this one, we can go and then do the rerun. And Parliament did not err. They based on their actions, they based their actions on the outcome of the court. The court said do A, B, C, D, and exactly that they did. And so what is their problem? We don't have any issues with MPP trying to, massage issues so well so that the good people of this country will, go in line with them. The fact is that they are known, very well known today in this country, that what they do is to just throw lies out there many times, and then people think that the lies are true. This time, no, it will not be the lies that will be true, but people will see through the lies that they tell. On the issue of the NIMOS, Alpha, I have always indicated it here that the fight against Galamsey should not be left only on the doorstep of the government in power, be it the MPP or the NDC. This is my honest, thought on what we are talking about. Now, when we came to power, there's a whole lot of things that we have done. We have, as it were, gotten back 9 forest reserves that hitherto were no-go areas. It's a palpable fact. We are tracking what do you call these earth-moving machines that are used in the mining areas. We are setting up committees to look at how best we will give licenses to people who want to do small-scale mining and not Galamsey. And we are even also trying to get all the Galamseyers into the responsible community, mining, so that the issue of Galamsey, if not abated, if not be the thing of the past, will be abated. Or you get it here. And now, these are the things that we are doing. And then people in these areas who are supposed to, as it were, support the government in this road to succeed in what we are doing, they are the very people who are now sitting aloof or making certain concessions and other things which will derail the gains that we have made. That will not be fair. If we are fighting Galamsey as a nation, every one of us, whether rich, poor, influential or non-influential, we all have to put our shoulders to the wheel and then fight it. How can we be fighting, government be doing all it can to bring these incidents to the barest minimum, and then people over there continue to fund it? How can this be done? That is why I'm saying that the day of planning is different from the day of battle. If you were in a position and you were thinking that you could use A, B, C, D measures to fight Galamsey, now that you are in it, if you see that those measures alone cannot help, you have to employ others. And these are what we are talking about. That he said influential people, some opinion leaders, and some chiefs in these mining areas are the very ones who are not helping the NIMOS and government to fight this Galamsey. What are we gaining from that? We talk about the tariff hikes that we are all going to experience come January 2026. What has been the bane? What has been the cause of all these things? Now we talk about water turbidity, high water turbidities in this country, forcing the Ghana Water Company to shut down some of their operations in some areas. Now high cost of processing water for the people of this country. All these things put together are the causes of the hikes that we are seeing today. And the very people who should help in the fight are the very people who are also turning their back, doing all sort of things so that we are not able to fight it because of their, in quotes, parochial interest.
And the leader also complained about lack of logistical support.
I was going
resources.
to come to that. I was going to come to that. That's why I'm saying that.
So there are those who construe that to mean lack of commitment by the government to even fight this thing, because the very people who are at the forefront are not supported that
That
much.
is not the issue. My brother, if you look at the devastation that this galamsey has caused this country, you see, the effort that you put in is like a drop in the ocean. That is why these companies, as per what do you call it, as their corporate responsibility, should all contribute something to help government fight it. You see, it is not a one-way traffic. Everybody should get involved. When the good people are healthy, right, they will watch footballs, isn't it? They will attend parties and do other things which will give money to certain people. So if you see that things are not working the way they are working and you are a corporate organization, per your corporate responsibilities, you also have to help. Government alone cannot help in this fight. That is why we are, imploring that everybody should get on board. I use Mohammed's prospecting license that was given to him in 2016 as an example. Ibrahim Mahama, as an example. When the Nyinahini people stood against him and said, no, we will not allow you to do prospecting, he could not do it. Why can't the communities do same? You see, right now, government is saying that hitherto we were giving licenses to people right from Accra. We didn't know the areas that they were even going to mine, whether it was within a forest reserve or a source of water or within a water body. They didn't know. All they knew was issuing the licenses. Today, it is a bottom-top approach which is coming, that go to these mining areas, sit down with the committees that are set up over there, and then tell them what you can do by way of reclamation, employment, and social responsibility to the people of that area. And if it is in sync with what they want, then they will ask Accra to give licenses. This is something that is very good. And so we plead with the chiefs, those influential persons these people are talking about, to please think about the future of this country. They shouldn't be thinking about what they are making today. They can make it today and their children will suffer tomorrow. I am not sure that is what they want.
Jimmy, let me hear you on this.
Alfa,
these issues.
It's very interesting to listen to my colleague. Okay, he makes a lot of comments. When you think about them, you become confused.
Why?
You see, he sits here and he says that when elections are over, we should tone down petty politics. And I don't understand whether we tone down when our rights are being infringed upon. Okay, when there is a tyrannical rule, okay, where your rights are being trampled upon. Is that how you tone down? Again, he makes comment about the fact that the government is doing everything possible to make sure that the people become comfortable. And we are not seeing those. Whatever he spoke about, we are not seeing it.
You're not seeing it.
Yes. They will tell you that the dollar has come down. They will tell you that the inflation has come down. Okay, but we are not seeing anything in this country. Absolutely, there is nothing going on. You see, I want my brother to understand this. He made comments about the fact that the entire election was fraud. The Pandai election that happened in 2024, the entire election was flawed. Well, so then we should go and vote the presidential again. If the entire election was flawed.
But it was the parliamentary that was challenged.
So it was challenged on the basis of 41 polling stations. It wasn't the entire election. Okay, if it was the entire election, then the petition should have submitted a plea on the grounds of 152 polling stations. Their issue was on 41 polling stations out of the 152. So if we wait for a new chief justice, a colored chief justice to be installed on the seat,
why do you describe him as colored?
because we know he's associated with the NDC.
Was Otukuro associated with the MPP?
I'm not talking about the Tokono. I'm making reference
I'm
to
saying that
the judgment that has come recently, and I don't want us to do any comparisons.
No, but you said Chief Justice.
We have an issue on the table.
No, Jimmy,
what I'm saying
you
is
made a
that
point that the Chief Justice is Khalid, correct?
Yes.
And I'm saying that. Why did you make that statement?
Because I mean he's from this government. He's an appointee from this government.
Was Otukuno Khalid?
I can't talk about that.
Sorry, I said Otukuno.
Tokono.
Was she Khalid?
I can't speak to that.
You can't speak to that. Okay.
And I'm speaking to this very one because of, you see, they submitted the petition long way within the year. So why do we have to wait until a new Chief Justice, before judgment comes out on this issue? Again, with regards to the NIMOS issues, you see, at times when we come here as politicians or as members of the New Patriotic Party and we talk about the fact that the government of the day is not doing anything, absolutely nothing, even in the fight against Galamsey. Yeah, we have the NIMOS, I mean the leader of the security team that is coming out to say that they lack certain things. Is he an NPP guy? He's not, right? So they are talking from the experiences and the things that they are going through. Meanwhile, the government of the day is telling us that they are fighting Galamsey. And the people that you are using to fight Galamsey are saying that they lack certain things. They lack resources. In addition to that, okay, the NDC parliament, MPs, politicians, party chairmen and co are obstructing their work.
No, but that's not what he said.
He said what?
Politicians.
Oh,
chiefs. He didn't specify.
Oh, but we are in this country. Are we not in this country?
We are.
When is it Wendell or something? Okay, he came out to say that 3 regional ministers are doing Galamsey.
It was an allegation.
What?
He has.
It's not about.
He has retracted and apologized, and he's in court too. He's sued for defamation. That's not. So you have to be careful how you address.
Yeah, I will speak to it.
Okay.
You see, we want an investigation on this issue. Yes, including we have members of the National Democratic Congress who are equally interested in a proper investigation, not an apology. This person is a member of the NDC, and then he's not crazy, he's not mad though. He comes out.
You know that he's a member of the Democracy Hub.
He's equally a member of the. Yes, he's a member of the NDC.
You think Democracy Hub members?
I'm saying he's a member of the NDC. Go and find out.
How did you?
I'm speaking on fact. Okay. As a member of the MPP, I know everything that I'm talking about. He comes out and he makes a serious allegation. We have 16 regional ministers in this country, and he carefully selected 3 upon his own observations and information at his peril, that these regional ministers, including the Ashanti regional minister, Dr. Frank Amokwene, is engaging in Galamsey. And then we arrest the whistleblower. We jail him for about 3 weeks. Meanwhile, the one who allegations was peddled against is working freely because he's a government appointee. We equally need him to support the investigations that needs to go on.
But this man didn't blow the whistle. It was just
what did he say?
A commentary he ran on a radio.
Oh no, it's not. So you think it's not a whistle?
If you want to blow the whistle, there are processes.
No, he said it. He said it. He said it. He was specific that these 3 regional ministers are doing Galamsey in their regions.
Yeah, but when he was pushed, he retracted and apologized.
That is why I made in and I chipped in this because of the fact that the NIMOS are out, and they are complaining that politicians are obstructing their work against the fight towards Galamsey. So if there is an allegation, and now the NIMOS are out and they are also complaining that some politicians are obstructing their work, and if you take the allegations into consideration, it tells you that whatever the Wendell guy came out to say, okay, he holds water.
No, he doesn't. Because he himself has apologized. He himself has retracted.
We don't need an apology.
And I come to say,
listen.
whatever I said is not true. I was wrong. and so I apologize. It should tell you that.
No. That's not how we go about things in this country. If I sit here and I make a comment that you've killed somebody in your area, when we know that somebody is equally dead in your area, and then I come out and I say that, oh, I'm sorry, okay, for the comment I made. Does that end the whole thing?
What do you think should happen?
There should be a proper investigation.
It's
The person who made the comment, okay, and the person I'm making the allegations against must all support.
No,
but meanwhile, today,
as part of the suit that have been filed,
don't be scared.
I'm sure
don't be scared.
No, I'm not scared.
But the way a manner you are.
No, relax. I'm just making a point. I'm saying that as part of the processes that have been filed, if the man indeed, just like you said, the statement or allegation he made holds water, he'll be called upon to prove. You get the point?
Yes.
So it's not done yet.
So why do you?
So that's why if you make a
why do you think he was jailed for 3 weeks?
No, he was arrested, not jailed.
No, he was jailed for 3 weeks.
No.
You don't know.
Jailed is like you go to court and the court has declared you.
Very good.
Guilty
I used the wrong word.
He was
put behind
arrested.
bars,
Yes.
for 3 weeks.
Yes.
So if I come out, if I see something going on, and I come out and I speak about it, okay, because it's about the government appointee, that warrants me to be jailed for 3 weeks.
He made a complaint at the CI. It was the Ashanti Democrat.
Yeah, you said he said he was sorry. So
Yeah,
he should have ended it. But meanwhile, he was jailed for 3 weeks. For coming out, arrest, put behind bars.
Yes.
Okay, for 3 weeks.
Okay.
Okay, 21 days.
Relax. Let him.
So if this is how, it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable. If this is how we are going to fight the Galamsey,
relax.
If this is how,
I'll come to you. I'll give you some 2 minutes. Yeah, Jimmy.
If this is how we are fighting the Galamsey,
yeah,
then we will know the end results. That's why I told you, I made mention earlier that this government is doing absolutely nothing. When we talk about development, it's zero. When we talk about even a fight against Galamsey,
it's zero.
You promise in your 120 days social contract that you will use 3 months to end Galamsey in this country. Today,
they said that
appointees in the government, go and check the document, the social contract. They have failed woefully. And I'm not surprised. Today, the same people that was lauding them, one by one, they are coming out to say that the government is failing and they should be awake with regards to the work that they have to do.
Let me give you additional 1 minute so that I'll give him 2 minutes.
So as I end, I want my brother to understand something. You see, the tariffs increment is killing the people. It's been 12 months of the administration and we've had about 5 tariffs increment. We talk about water, we talk about electricity. They told us the dollar has come down. They told us the inflation has come down. But the tariffs is hiking, skyrocketing. Every day. And you see, look at the quality of our water, the pipe-borne water. Yellow water. But every day we are getting tariffs increment here and there. By the time you come from work, the tariffs has increased. You go out, you come back, the tariffs has increased. Meanwhile, they told us that they are coming to make life comfortable. The previous government has burdened the lives of the ordinary Ghanaian, and they are coming on board to soften, cushion the lives of the other. But today, what do we see?
Thank you very much, Jimmy.
Absolutely nothing.
Collins, 2 minutes. Wrap up and then.
Ghanaians did no wrong in voting out the MPP. If the MPP were to be in power by now, you and I will be killing and eating our own flesh. I'm telling you. Not too long ago, Sheyi Mensah Bonsu, a leading member of the MPP, praised the NDC government for how far the government has brought this country. Napo, the immediate past running mate of the MPP, has also praised the good governance of the NDC. So he can sit here and say he hasn't heard anything, he hasn't seen anything. It's up to him. The good people of this country know very well that the country is heading to the proper direction, and they are happy that such things are happening. under their watch, a living former president, Kofuor, said that right after the COVID-19, he didn't see what was happening in this country with regards to governance. Nothing was heading towards the proper direction. Everything was messed up. This is coming from a man who has been president of this country and from their side, saying all these things. Now, somebody goes out there, I mean the leader of the micro minority. We will continue to call you micro minority because your numbers over there are not encouraging. You have a few people there. We have the super majority. You will always have your say and we will have our way. That's democracy. We do not have any problem with you. Chairman Sabonsu said that Abosokai people have regretted voting for the NDC, and their leaders came out to tell him that whatever he said was a lie. They are now in sync with what the government is doing. So he should come to Abosokai and find out if commodities over there or prices of goods over there haven't gone down. They challenge him.
You mean a fair market?
Yes.
Okay.
Those people at Kantamanto have challenged him that he should come.
Okay.
He will come and compare. He should come and compare prices of goods there
today,
2024 as against 2025, and he will see visible changes.
Okay, let's leave it here, Collins. Thank you.
Oh, let me end it all by saying
please.
Good morning to my constituents today. Constituency, and I just want to give a special greetings to Nana Ade Edu. Commonly we call him Iron Man.
Okay.
Yeah, he's been listening to.
Oh,
us.
he's listening.
Yeah.
Okay. Good morning to him. Jimmy, thank you very much for coming. Good morning to all of.
Let me also greet.
Why?
The fear, the panic.
No fear, but
no, but it's just as imitated it. The moment I get onto the microphone, you greeted.
He was about to say, "I am not being fair to him," because
but you can send the fear in the alone.
I'm not sure.
I want to extend a very big, a glorious and a blissful happy birthday to the regional organizer of the New Patriotic Party. He celebrated his birthday about
Dr. Aduma or something.
Francis Aduma.
Francois.
And today is the birthday of Mr. Chumesi, the former Ashanti Regional Youth Employment Agency Director.
Okay.
Yeah. And he's also the first vice chairman of the NPP.
Okay.
And Mensia South constituency. Okay. I wish him the best.
Wish all of them the best. Happy birthday to all of them. Let me say good morning to my friends at DVLA, the chief executive, the regional manager, the administrator, lady, the head of the mobile service, Abu Promise, and all the other workers and colleagues or workers at DVLA. Good morning. And good morning to our friends at City Men's Glam at Santasi Redeem. It's one of the nicest barbering shop. They're always listening to us. So let's say good morning to them. That's our show for now. I was here with my colleague Janice Opoku. Ajeman Makwaja was also here. My name has been Alfa Ali. Have a very good morning.
Joe, and you're the who hear me. Better things ahead. Young dream home. Yo, and yet, who hear the wood were down for quick draw so good the peony. Why show Ahoya and the peony? We should be the crowd you think who will be will be a vast, and yet, who hear me. Pay you my yet, pen collabing the training. Who be control the possible deity, forget you would degree, and yet, who hear me. Black stars, and yet, who hear the mock of a corp and brand a damn wish. Me what dying for me, what cat 20, me get the confidence, and yet, who hear me. Politicians, I feel you changing my bra, gonna see kind of woman and chandy. Parliamentals, and yet, who hear me. The Piamokas and the Sinina Gumasueti, a process for. And yet the Muhi and the Munda, we are the Mujana Mungo operation. If you are Kate, Namuchi DV, I come from Namugu Puchi, a teacher way, and yet the Muhi and the most strike me here, Musika and more Tanyan, cocaine crowd will be into me and trace, and I wouldn't move so Mukojina Diabiachi. Massa, and yet the Muhi and the Wutabo for crowd, the Sunday get the Babuchi, or the same hair, and yet the Muhi and the Afraja declared to Mama Yen Cage. Hey, now what's Yana? Okakoma, go, come on.
Post for ya branding koso. ECG doom your light supply my togo. E ma mu say mu moyam rechen koko. Oshe samoti asori dem tin chobo. Mason, ye de hiana cement wi anso da mu wi anso moduane ane atidua wanya do. E na wo de chichin koso ya wo beko. Ama o ma ba ye risi Hollywood. Mususu twa ba ifu upon so for kan sempa ne jai da tons. Ye de hiana kro no wo po chale. Any Bible musanyum follow jots. Hey! 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 When in da, we got in the bar, and so any con sashanema, Obana Hoka, Odi Usika, the best Usua Kwaku, see a showma, and Mania Ghana buying was them, a poor Bonya police to 20 putem, and yet the Hiani as I will fit them, Makamaka, want Yasia Kikem, Fakri Feniton chain, and yet the Hiani, Casanado, when yet the Hiani, so I wash over, and yet the Hiani, about Frenya Cran to Bupenia Quabi. Hey!
Shall I forget that one? I say forget. The horse young quiet. Hey, and yet the Wuhini, see I did not that one by Yab will be any daddy be tried that ye big and you way come on me fast in my yesi. Who was the car for Bibua Hini and Numjanda Dawson, and yet the Wuhini, we are Yan, who's off when I am breaking men fancy Busiana, and yet the Wuhini. Sikabi Bedago Butomu Savi, champagne bottles, and yet the Wuhini. And then I will buy when you could be bonnet. As we be the Baba Yabunia be. Abba, ah, yan to us way. Also for penny, and yet the Wuhini, was already man and a tight in the Tibi. I want you the bar, brandy and face him, a bonfire, another Yaman and a Swissy, Ghana media, and yet the Wuhini, Mumbuaya, and Yafagana Dean in Quechi. Mofavi, Moshenko, Shane, Race, Jay Z, Boadi, house, and then two guests, and yet the Wuhini, make up no doors, so you move in pasty. Instagram account, and I will create a muscle, my daughter, I got the photo be a cake. Abba,